time and waited for the player to push out of Ivy. Flash not really affecting Flamey at this stage, but he's the last man on his team. Fnatic have wiped the floor in this one. But now V with 3 gets sprayed down for Flamey. 2 headshots amongst that one, can't get any more. An opportunity did present itself.
But that's a lot of the Fnatic style as well, is that individual prowess. They always believe that they can come back from any scoreline. Oh! There it is. There it is.
Okay. Guardian, Slovakian superstar, tunneling through the walls with that shot.
He's up by Pop, so a nice little crossfire. Good first frag, but now 14 seconds. Flamey, can you work it out?
Flamey's no idea where Olofmeister is. This really should be a done and dusted round. The shot misses. Olofmeister gives it up. Flamey trying to get away. No plant. He just has enough time. He does have enough time. Olofmeister going to push forward now. Flash on Flamey. No push over at E-Box. That's where the shots are coming through. Olofmeister with the AWP still takes that damage and even more. Flamey turns it up. He makes it burn and Olofmeister down. It's Na'Vi bringing back that round. Onto the AWP spot eventually, like a transition. Yeah, we changed our mind.
Nah, fast pace from Fnatic as well. Look at this. 3 players straight out.
No.
Oh my god, Edward could have stopped it before it started, but no. He goes down eventually to JW, and Guardian misses the shot. Not what we want to be seeing here. He needs to keep control of this, and he has. Olofmeister falls, and there's 3 remaining.
Full control. That's what Guardian's hoping for now. Keep it on lock. Simple very far forward on that bomb train there as well. No trading ability. Simple wasn't really watching the same spot as Guardian, but he still makes it a 2v2. He feels that Crim should be peeking him in a moment, and that seized way back in the wings. Gets involved in the round. Now it's Flusher. Bomb still needs to be defused here. Flusher gets a spray down on Simple. Seized is very low. 13 points of health.
God, how do you avoid the nade?
The grenade doesn't quite get the job done. Now Flusher needs to move, but Seized catches him out. Buys the AWP in that round and puts it to damn good use. Taking it to match point now for Na'Vi.
It's all on you to try and dig this one out. I just don't see it happening. 5 seconds, no time. Seized knows what's happening.
We're done.
Simple to close it down in the end. But Na'Vi looking good.
Moments to set up here through kitchen. Not what you want if you're Edward there. Face that down. JW just plays the fringes of the smoke so perfectly. A quick about, face standing and delivering as well. And Flamey is no more. 2 AKs and a UMP to work with here. And Crims is going to make his way up short. Now, Flusher is very, very low, and Guardian meets Crims there at the head.
You lose a 2v4, do you, Fnatic? Because that's going to be in the back of their minds. You shouldn't lose these, even on this weaponry. But it's looking likely. No kits, Flusher low. Unless somehow JW finds a miracle frag very quickly, this one is starting to dwindle out of time. They've got to be quick about this, but there it is. JW comes through and Flusher sprays in, desperate for a connection. He's got the tag.
Do it!
But
Do it big!
Guardian, the destroyer of hope. Down, and we're down to this 2v2, but Guardian's low, Seized is low. But Dennis is an awkward spot here.
It's compromising position here.
Yeah, this is not easy.
Guardian's able to loop back and leave Seized in mid now. Seized sees the head of Dennis. Dennis has no idea. It should be an easy pickup now. Should be an easy pickup. That's the operative term anyway. Dennis now making the peaks. Grenade won't catch him, and Dennis gets away with that. Somehow, he's going to have the chance to get back over towards B and actually give Fnatic a 2v2.
How has this happened? Here we go. Guardian going to look for the fight straight towards Dennis. There's a time limit on this. There is a time limit. He can be relevant here because there's pressure from short at some point. That's what he's worried about. He couldn't stay there too long. Has to adjust now. He has no idea where they're coming back from, aside from Dennis. Now, you might start hearing Crims letting a couple of shots fly. Yes, so Guardian now knows where they both are. Seized has to help him out in this as well. He's got to help him to the left. Guardian misses a very uncharacteristic shot. Now Dennis gets up close and personal, and it's down to the 1v1. Seized against Crims. And Seized, where are you? Crims?
Oh, he could have had that.
He could have had it.
Unbelievable.
Didn't hold his nerve, didn't hold down the bomb, but he's now dancing with danger, and Seized keeps it together, even in the highest pressure moments.
Fnatic still need to respond to this, and Simple's going to deliver. 2 kills, a spray comes through, can't quite get a third, and Olaf and Flusher shut it on down. Na'Vi straight in the duddy. Fnatic split yet another series. And again,
that's probably a good idea. 3 outside, this is the adjustment. See if you can go aggressive, get the first pick.
Ooh, that's very aggressive. XMS gets 2.
Works.
And RPK goes around the corner. Scream finding 1 as well. That's taking the fight to North. That's going to set something in their mind.
And it'd be okay.
Okay.
That's it. This feels like it's a bit too wild right now. Like you can aim on them and burst and nothing connects. It's really strange.
I'll give you credit on that. Magisk finds 2 and a third. That is so clean as he leaves the bomb, and he's going to Molotov that off. Forget about it. I mean, Happy's so far removed from this. 1 versus 5. North now rolling on their CT side. Happy will get 1. But then drops down and meets 2.
XMS though towards upper. AZ primed and ready to actually take this one down. Finds the first and the second as well. That could be as happy now, left in a horrible position. 2 versus 1. Does not have the bomb.
Doesn't have the bomb at all. Is happy.
Gets in now.
He's gonna get down in below. Now he's got a chance. Molotov behind him. Yep. No chance to chase. Secures the plant at the very least. And now they'll head down below. Fake. Yep. And in behind dark spot. Does he get there in time though? Oh, this is gonna be tight. They actually go, so X-Ray misled me. I thought they were going to peek that. They go behind it. So now they'll confirm that he's 100% not inside of the room which he faked toward.
He has to challenge with the first frag here. The fact is, if he lets him touch the bomb, they're going to refrag him. And okay, happy that actually gets gifted to you. That's a bit surprising for Maisie. At least he has information now, Mages.
Yeah, why does Izzy jump down facing that way? He's facing a box. At least jump down looking into the corner where he is, because he's got Majisk as well. And Envy get yet another round, 2 in a row, finally, for them on the T side. On the screen, they're still trying to find out exactly where Happy has gone toward the back of Secret. But Sixer's going to plant the bomb down and potentially play from inside of Toxic. He's got the lineup for it, but Cajun just walks out and catches him. That's so well done from Cajun. 3 kills for him in the round. Happy, the first one he did damage to, the last alive. Pop flash in, opens the door. Molotov goes behind him, but he finds one at control on MSL. Easy. That headshot, if he wasn't ready for that. And that gives him a bit of line to work with. Smoke not dissolving in his favor just yet, but they spray in. He's gone low. 6 back inside of the archway. Do they consider this having already thrown a Molotov or not? Either way, even if they do, oh, I'd say that, but then Majisk is actually rotated off. He's supporting drop instead. MSL's going to win that battle. That should bring Majisk closer because Cajun's going to go down. Majisk gets back in time, sets up for a nice crossfire, finds one, has to go to the pistol instead, and MSL's there to take that down. So very good teamwork and coordination in that situation, especially because if Cajun was that low and went down sooner. Shots come back out. Cajun's going to try and open the site, but Majisk has done so. He successfully found the first pick.
He's got no reply to this execution, have they?
The inside of the site that Happy's found as well. If he picked up a kill on the statue, maybe he makes it possible, but overtime is written, I think, at this point in time. Because now, things are really troublesome. Bomb, minute 6, not planted yet. Sixer tries to find the shot, can't do it. AWP. His best chance, but Cajun, there it is, confirms it. Overtime is done. Become a possibility. As Majisk starts to swing out, does find Scream, but he's traded immediately back by XMS. Inside of the site, Cajun still in the AWP, has to smoke off toward E-Box, but the Deagle, is that really gonna take down the op? Because Cajun walks into it, and Sixer is up against Config to keep the game alive.
Config versus Sixer. He can hear the footsteps as well. He's made a lot of noise there. So Sixer, not even faking this one out, but oh, okay, he is. Oh, it's getting a little smart now, getting a little bit interesting. And Config's not taking the bait just yet. He's in the perfect position to shut this down, spots him, and there it is. North win the second half.
It's going to go directly out on the A. Unfortunately for LG, they don't have a lot of players, so there's more rotating up through the CT highway right now here, but SHZ gets himself a double. Beautiful way to start it, even gets a third before going down to Uber. The rushed attempt from Complexity with no utility does not work out very well at all, and now they're looking at a 2v4. Pretty much everybody already knocking at the gates too. If they can get the plant, it's great for them. It's probably one of the few things that they are going to be able to secure at this point due to the site control, but immediately all 4 from LG. Coming right up through highway in the truck position. Uber extremely aggressive. He loses his teammate. Showtime kills Destiny there as well, but in the confusion. Over towards that highway position. PKL should be able to spot this though and say, guys, it's all clear. You don't really have to worry about it. Android though, keeping tabs on PKL. He's going to be able to survive the peak from that CT. Keeping himself alive and now putting this into a 5v3, where in a moment they should be able to pretty easily go out and try to overwhelm things. Showtime also pushed in though, and Android makes a good decision not to peek that, as that would have been certain death against the 5-7. Showtime still spotting him, not taking the execution as he's not turned around to peek for him yet. He wants the intel about what's in A main and the possibility to multi-frag. Running up, gets the first and the second one, and now the rest are stuck back inside. One more kill for the CTs. Yell trying to battle close up onto the squeaky door. It doesn't work, but now Showtime has got the AK, and he's going to close out with a double kill. Ends up with a massive 4K on the round. So he opens up a chance for his teammates to work their way back in, but they've got pit control, and most of this retake is just working its way in from heaven over there, but it still works out as well. Def finding the kill onto PKL. The T's are looking for a quick response since they are going to kind of get overwhelmed as they do push back in. SHZ holds. They are trying to kind of dive back into the T tunnels there to handle things, but it's left to a one-on-one after everything is said and done. Showtime sitting back inside of those tunnels. Def actually has a free path to walk up to it, but he's no clue where where Showtime went. He's circumnavigated all the way up towards the top of heaven right now, and he doesn't have the appropriate read. He keeps checking it. He may look towards heaven now, but Showtime's been given no reason to peek. He hasn't heard the defuse at all. He's really waiting for it here, but he just waltzes right out, destroys Def's entire existence. They mess up with his first push, and they're just going to go directly into B here too, wasting absolutely no time. There's a guy on Toxic, but he'll be sent back out and immediately dispatched up by SHZ. Another one down in the pit, but he doesn't try to get aggressive at all, so it gives the guys on LG, even though they were hit by a flashbang, plenty of time to recover. And there you go. A quick cleanup and a quick map overall there for LG to take 2 in a row. Looks like they can toss out from A main and the squeaky doorway here. And the last time they attempted this, Cloud9 were able to counter it up pretty quickly. There's the molly, stops the squeaky presence from rolling back out. And that's going to cause a halt into the A main play too. No one else is going to try to move forward to account for that one. Smoke's coming back in. They're surprised by Valen's in the NBK position. He goes 1 for 1 and automatic. Beautiful control. Once again getting 2 kills and has to bail out. So nothing finds him for last frag.
That's all he needs to do.
Right now it's Twist hanging out kind of with Shazam. So Twist ends up leading the charge for them here, looking for the first kill, but nobody actually finds one here. They're both still up on the site. 2, now 3 kills for Cloud9, only 1 trade. Shroud just going off here. It's Sean in a 1v4, and he's not going to be able to do it. Cloud9 tie up the match, and we will go to OT. His Rampage back up through Highway. There's a smoke covering off, but it's only on the left side here. He's free to go up, and it's even going to fade away here now too. All the CT's falling back, but there's Automatic. Nobody's checking over there towards Truck for some reason. So Automatic swings in, gets 2. Valen's with a 3rd, and the round has turned its way on its head again. Sean, the last man standing, gets nothing done, and Automatic ends up with a 3K on the round, giving themselves a little bit of room to get through here and try to get out onto the site. But the guys on Misfits know it's coming. However, it's still going to be a while before those B rotators actually arrive here onto the site. Beautiful shot from Twist, though. Just hits Automatic right at the corner of the barrel there as he's swinging around the corner. Twist, though, burned out. He is going to get flashed as well into the corner, but oh my god, he hits the shot while still flying partially, and then he follows it through with half the kill on his Shroud. Because this match has gone on for so long, the server actually has to be reset.
Snappy's going to burst onto B site. Is he going to be able to get away with planting this bomb? If anyone spots him, they didn't spot him. So bomb goes down, and now the retake from Astralis.
Actually pretty good as they were able to make their way through. Aware that no one was strapped towards that B bomb site. He had to commit to the plant either way though, and as you said, he gets it down. Snappy going to be holding the angle from the rear, so if Kirby wants to peek his way out through vents, will surely be dispatched. Actually goes for his play. His teammate going to break the vent from there so he can slip through undetected right now. They have utility to play with, so they are in a good spot. Nice teamwork here as well. Flash through, allow your teammate to peek through the door. Xyp9x is going to claim the headshot as well towards Snappy. So it falls down to a little bit of a dynamic duo showdown. Jugi and Valde, can they do the work? Unfortunately not. Kirby holding the angle. We'll find the frag on towards Jugi. Bomb defuse comes through as well.
They really need to save some money here to try and do some damage. Xyp9x gets the opener onto Modi as well. And with just 4 members remaining, one of them is going to be dancing around on top of the silo, which is probably a bad idea when Device has got an AWP outside, and he's going to look for more as well, as continuing to just face him. This round is over. Astralis continue domination. Heroic need to reset, rethink. Yep, sacrificing himself. Is Debris going to get the jump here, as they didn't know he was down after he dropped into vents earlier. We'll get the spray down onto Modi. Turns it into a 3 versus 3 instead. They've got the advantage in terms of weaponry. Kirby, well aware that these Heroic members are pushing up and getting aggressive. So he's just checking all of his angles. Is Valda going to be able to take down Dupree? Would be absolutely massive if he could. He's in a good position, but does only have the UMP to work with. Does Dupree know he's there? It's the real question. He does actually spot him out as Valda tries to reposition as well. And now this should be an easy round for Astralis to finish off. It's just as I say that, Nico gets one, then jumps, see if he can get anyone out the window. But it's not going to happen. Astralis will take the game 16-10. Deagle 1 tap. And now if he can find an AK, that might be of damage. Astralis are just going to try and find their way onto this site, but there's such good angles being held by Heroic. Device finds one, and Dupree gets a deagle shot of his own. Valda needs to go huge here, does try and pick up the AK, but Kirby's found an AK, and now it is 1 versus 2. Molly's got to come in for the retake. This isn't going to be easy, especially if Device will find himself an AK-47 as well.
Doesn't even need one at this point. He is looking deadly with that deagle in his hands. He has been tearing heads off left, right, and center. Modi is going to go for the peek through, though. Playing from pit is Kirby, trying to hammer down. He was on fire over on map 1 on Nuke. Can he live up to what we saw there? Peek comes in, Modi. Nice headshot, run and gun style CS as he takes down Device. Hungry for more, spots out the bomb, jumps on it. He's going to wait for the peek to come through. Kirby should wait around 3 seconds, then go for the face, but Modi takes him down, and we'll get the defuse as well. Such a close round. That is deadly.
Can you make something? Xyp9x in a great position. Is he going to spot them out? He can't find him, so Valda gets the opener. Now it's a 2 versus 2. They've got smoke, so they can just smoke off Arsh and push onto this site. There is Device waiting in pit, though. If he can get this first frag, that's probably going to be game over. He does find the headshot onto Yugi. Tries to get a quick snap onto Valda. Can't quite find him, but now he's biding so much time for Glaive to come round for support. Just needs to dance around, gets the final kill, and that is going to be map number 2 for Astralis here.
As I've said so many times, AWPing skills transfer over on towards pistol skills. As well, Lau is crazy at pistol rounds. We saw that when we kicked off the game as well. He was able to get that 1 versus 3, right? 3 fantastic frags that allowed him to lock it down. And once again, here's Lau! Kicks it off the 2K! Damaging stuff as he rips his way for everyone. That is absolutely spectacular. Hungry for the fur, but he's not allowed to get it. Alex shuts him down, but meanwhile, there's Chris J.
And now it's just 2 players remaining. This is the last chance, the last-ditch attempt for LDLC. Can they finish things off? Mouse here, or are they going to be a spanner in the works from LDLC? No, they won't. Dennis will get that last kill.
Yeah, the tag coming through down towards Dennis very early on isn't going to be too fantastic. The push towards Lau as well, just through the smoke, they are obliterating him, forcing him to fall back and killing him very easily now, leaving them once again in a 4 versus 5. Not a great situation to be in for Mousesports, and you've got to wonder, did they just decide to back off and just try and save this out? Is it a situation too far already and they want to just try and have a best case scenario into the following round, especially when Chris J goes to the peak and gets killed, and more frags seem to be running supreme. Alex is single-handedly destroying everyone. The man goes huge right now for 3K. Great play so far from Alex. Maniac for the final frag on towards Oscar. It's true. There's always that slim moment but you can hope with something good. Alex gets taken down. Execute by Lau. Left now on a 2 versus 3. This isn't the worst case scenario for them. They try and make it better. Spiddy going to do some work. Taking down existent Spiddy. The player that there has been so many questions asked of. Could he do the unthinkable here? Left with an AK, some armor, and a dream in a 1 versus 2 situation. It would be a huge round. He would go on to take the hat trick if he can find all of these last 2 players and get these frags. We'll be backing off. Repositioning, potentially going to go from the peak from Hut. Knows he has so much time to play with. As they drop down, they have those kits though, and it is going to be scary. Obviously, they have the AWP as well. The peak comes out, he gets tagged down, unfortunately. Maniac to slay. Diffuse comes in. LDLC get a win on the board. That is going to be a...
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.